Okay, hello, Potomac State College Art History 101 students. So this is for fall 2025 course structure and navigation. Usually this video is a little bit shorter, but this is the first semester that we are doing Blackboard Ultra. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit more intense with this video than previously, but we're still gonna try to keep it short and sweet. Okay, so just to give you the basics of this course is asynchronous, meaning that you consume content at different times. We never meet as a large group. There is a course calendar, right, which you can see here. I'll show you where to find this within the course. It's in the syllabus, and then it's also posted in another location, right? So it shows you kind of like what you need to do each week. This class runs on a Tuesday to Monday schedule. So every Monday, something will be due at 11:59 p.m. And then every Tuesday at that little switch over at midnight at 12:01, new stuff will appear. So there may be like, you suddenly see a test appear that wasn't there previously. That's what I mean by new work will appear. A new discussion will appear for you to do for that week. So just kind of keep that in mind, keep that in your calendar. The exceptions are this first week, kind of because we don't start on Tuesday, right? So there's a little bit of it's only shortened by one day. It's not a huge deal for the very first week. The very last week of class, the finals happens on a Friday, so that week will be short. And then the only other exception is like Thanksgiving. We keep with our schedule, so you get like that time off, but the way you still get a week off, but something's due at the beginning of the week on Monday. You know what I mean? So you kind of don't get Monday off, but it just keeps with the rotation. It makes sense when you think about it. So anyway, moving on with all that. Okay, so you must complete all tests, essays, and discussions as part of your attendance. Discussions are not optional. This was a thing a while ago. I guess there are other professors that have optional discussions. My discussions are not. They add up to the same as two tests. So if you keep bombing them and keep not participating in them, it's gonna catch up with you. So if something's going on in your life, please contact me as soon as possible so we can get you caught up together. Try not to be that student that contacts me in late November, like, hey, can you open test one? I just missed it from way back in August. Try not to be that student. Try to get with me. If something happens and you miss something, you slip up, contact me, reach out, make it formal. Don't email me from gogo@yahoo.com. Use your official school email, all those kind of basics. Okay, this class is approximately out of 1,000 points. That may fluctuate a little bit, you know what I mean, from semester to semester, especially with discussions. So all discussions, whoops, I didn't mean to cross that out, but all discussions are worth 10 points, but they require different things. So some of them may require you to comment on fellow students' work. Some of them may not. So you need to read the instructions for each discussion. We're going to get into where you find that right now. Okay, so this is what you see when you come on to Blackboard Ultra. If you've never taken a course, this might actually be better for you than if you are more familiar with the old version of Blackboard. So this is what it looks like. So some things that are familiar. There is a Start Here section. That's where you'll find this video. I'm also going to email it to everyone. So that's where you find this video. Syllabus and course calendar are here underneath of it. So these are kind of like little folders that you click on and then stuff comes down underneath of them. So you'll want to navigate through that. And then if you scroll down, right, theoretically, I'm not fancy enough to make one of those videos that shows you how to do it. But if you scroll down, you'll see Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, all of those kind of things. And then in each of those folders is like expanded, and that's where all the work will be. So we're kind of focusing, and this is all under this larger heading of content. We're going to get over here to discussions in just a little bit. So moving on. All right, so for each unit, it is in like a folder and the test will appear on those folder dates. So you can see how I've clicked on this one here, which is Unit 1, and then This is like all of your videos and stuff here, and then the unit test will appear. It should appear right there, right? And that will only appear on those dates when it is available. So moving on. So how are you getting information in this class, right? There's no book. So how are you getting this information? So each of these is a video lecture, much like this video lecture. They are not perfect, but they get the job done. So let's see that, right? That's what that looks like. So this is kind of like, you can think of it like we were in content and then we moved to start here. And then from start here, we clicked on this one, which is the first video, and then bam, that's where it is. So the navigation within a Blackboard Ultra is kind of like you're going inside of stuff all the time. You guys are young, you're probably more familiar with this. It's just a little bit different than the previous Blackboard. So, all right, and then each video lecture has a corresponding discussion that should be posted there, like what the name of that discussion is on all of them. So hopefully that's there for each. Okay, so discussions, let's get to those now. They're kind of similar. So discussions are up here. They're all found up here in this section. So this is where all those video lectures that we just talked about are. This is where the discussions are. My big suggestion in this class is look at the discussion, then watch the video. So that way you know what to perk your ears up for. Like, oh, that's that artwork that's in the discussion. That's the one that she's talking about that I need to know about and asking questions about. So each video has a corresponding discussion. There is the first discussion, which is the introduction discussion. It should be first. The way this works is it's very similar, right? This is the folder for Unit 1. And then there are 5 discussions inside of that folder. And you can like see them. This is how it works in theory. We're going to see in practice. You guys are the guinea pig class. You can like see that there's like discussion 1.3, which is titled this, but you can't like access it. You can't access the information about what it's about until the week that it's due comes up. So it's one of those things like you'll expand it and then there all those discussions will be. But that's where you find each discussion, just to let you know. There's no other, they don't appear under the videos, unfortunately. They're in their own little whatever folder zone, their own file cabinet. I don't know how they're calling this stuff. Sorry. Okay, so there is the first discussion, which is a get to know you discussion. You need to watch a video on it. It's not included in this. It used to all be together, but now we're separating stuff. So how do you find that? You go to Start Here folder, right? Then you go to the fourth thingy down. I don't know what these are technically called, right? Which is called Meet Your Instructor and First Discussion Instructions, right? So clearly labeled. And then you scroll down to the video, and that's where you'll find the instructions for the first discussion, right? So hopefully, so on that note, right, I'm kind of laughing because it's new and it's different, and you might be like, oh, I got this. And you might be like, it's different. That's how I'm kind of feeling. If you think something should be appearing, if you're like, I'm checking the course calendar and there should be this test appearing and I can't find it, or it's not where it should be, email me. This is everyone's first run at Blackboard Ultra. So even though I have experience teaching online, this is the first go with this new environment. I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Let me know. Email me. Say, something's not right. I could have put the wrong date. I could put 25 as the year, and it'd been like, okay, we'll put it up there in 200 years. So we don't know. So email me if something seems up. There's a link. I don't have a picture of it, but there's a link to email me. On that note, those are my emails. Both those emails work, and I check both of them. But again, there's a link within Blackboard Ultra to email me if you have any questions. Good luck, guys. We're all going to get through this semester. It's going to be great. It's different. So I'm like, all right, have a good one.